This European Cricket Network event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software and Bizaway.
And the first ball is coming up. Starts off with a wide delivery here, Ali. Oh, big heave. There's an edge there. And he's gone. Huge wicket. Zishan Khan playing across the line over there. Oh, it's gone up in the air. He spilt a really simple catch. Being the difference between these two teams, Anwar, who batted 47 of 9 deliveries in the previous match, presents a simple catch. Oh, and that was so close to Parth Patel.
This game similar to the previous one.
Oh, beautifully played. He just carves that one. Oh, that's a top edge. It's going to go over Jovan Jacob.
And I said to Vinny, well, it's Peacock Friday. What's happening? So that is just muscled. Yeah, I said to Vinny, I said, well, it's Peacock Friday. What's going on? And he turned to me and he said, no, Peacock Friday is now every second weekend.
Oh, a little too short, a little too wide, and that's going to go into the dugout. Enormous 6.
Yeah, good shot. It is short. It is wide. He just had to catch up with it. Does exactly what he needed to do.
Yeah, this is a cross-batted stroke. It goes away for a 6. Really nice shot by Anwar.
Yeah, Anwar's had his 6 hitting boots on today. He's in the top 10 just as that is lovely. Clippington's off his legs. It's a Gundy ball and it's another 6.
Oh, he's going to get punished over here. It's going down the leg side and he hammers this one away. Oh, very poor ball. It's down the leg side. It's a big full toss as well. And it looks like it's gone the distance, so it gets the treatment. Just think he gets a little bit of bat on that there. It's up in the air, and this is well over the boundary rope. Another huge 6 by Mehboob Ali. He's clearing these boundaries with ease. What I love about him, he's just such an effortless hitter. That's another one. That's another big one right out of the screws. Back-to-back 6s. And Ajmal Ali has had a nightmare start to this over. That's another one. That's another 6. 3 consecutive 6s. It's a tremendous hit by Ali. Just over-pitches the ball a little bit. It's in the slot. Oh, it's a full toss. That's certainly going to be a no ball. That's most definitely going to be a no ball. So he's got a free hit coming up over here. Oh, beautiful shot. But he's going to hit this straight to the fielder at point who lets it slip past him. Oh, another great hit. This one's also going to go away for 6. It's raining 6s right now here at the Marsa Sports Complex. That's another ball right in the slot. Oh, has he timed this well enough? It's got a lot of height. Does it have the distance? It certainly does. Not that they need any help. This is struck down the ground. It's just struck a bit too hard for Paul Filomena. We saw him put down. Another one that gone up in the air. Tony Thomas is getting underneath it, but it won't matter as it's a big 6. Anwar brings up his 50. His second 50 of this ECS. A great performance by him this year. And this is another incredible hit. Ali brings up his 50 as well. I could hear the thud of the ball as it struck the ground. Paul Filomena inserted into the attack. Outside edge. Will he finally be taken? He will. And there's Patel just reminding us the name on the back of his shirt. He's a real entertainer. He loves the cameras.
A lot of different angles and different fields being set. And that's going to be crunched into a pocket of space. That'll be...
It's been a very expensive over so far by Tony Thomas. And it's going to get a lot more expensive because that is an enormous hit. You might have to move your car out of the way.
Yeah, I said before, I think in the earlier game, he doesn't hit small sixes.
And Prashath is finally going to manage to get him away. A little sweep, 5 of 9. In the end, Gozo Zalmi end up with 155 runs. We'll have a short turnaround before we come back in the second innings. We'll leave you with the scorecard. Here we go. First ball of the innings coming up. And he's going to go for that big cover drive there. It's a good shot selection. Just completely misses the line of the ball there. Oh, gets plenty of swing again. And this is a well-played stroke by Jovan Jacob. Just opens the face of the bat. This is struck firmly towards extra cover. Thomas strikes a boundary.
That's flicked away, and flicked away nicely for 6 as it bounces off that concrete surrounding. So they might have to inspect that grizzly ball. Oh, nice shot. As that's hit again nicely, and Mahbub Ali's going to have to come and get that ball. A lot of edges go to that fly third sort of region. This one gets big on him and just short. So 1 run added to the total.
Do you feel in T10 cricket that a fine leg inside the ring is maybe where you can hide someone?
Well, that's miles in the air, Nish, and this could be out. It will be out. So nice, easy catch for Zishan Khan out there. He takes the first wicket of this innings. And, well, Red Stars are well behind.
You know, at times we've questioned some of the catching technique, but just take a look at Zishan Khan. Up in the air. This should be a fairly comfortable catch for the keeper, and it is. He takes a good one. Kaiser gets the wicket. Let's take another look at that. You see he mistimed it a little bit. Yes. That's been fairly evident today as Ajmal Ali is going to be greeted by Derek very shortly. Zishan Kaiser gets his second wicket this over.
Yeah, he just has to keep it full and straight. Let's be honest, it's not the greatest. But it's been there just for, I think so, a month or so as that's pulled away through backward square handsomely, and Thomas will help himself to another boundary. Yeah, a couple and then finds, but to make that man is impressive. And he will be back as that is a top edge, and that is out.
Oh, they're certainly enjoying this, Watinder Singh, and they're absolutely delighted. I mean, how good is it that he gets to finally pick up a wicket in front of them?
Is the main thing that we do find a little bit in Europe at this time is that high in the air should be caught by third and is caught in the end. So nice safe catch. He read it well, did Kushal. Another wicket will go.
Tinder Singh's fans are absolutely delighted. You might have heard that big round of applause. And this is the best bowling performance he's had so far this series, and he managed to top them. They must be one hell of a team.
Yeah, they will go close. That's hit in the air to Zishan, and Zishan drops it. So he has a look at his hand there. It might have taken a knock. But yeah, it's sort of like the Champions League of football a little bit. So in the football, if you go look at the World Cup, they can genuinely win it.
Yeah, that's why I've often been referring to it as the Champions League of cricket, because there's quite a few similarities there. You know, we've often dubbed the ECC the Euros of cricket.
They're going to go up to the third umpire for this. Has he not got his foot back off the wide? Let's have a closer look. Good keeping. He's in trouble. I'll talk you through that in a moment, which is important. That's close, you know. Yeah, that's out. He shuffled across. It hit the pad, and he's been given LBW. So another wicket will go. 7 wickets down. Let's have a look. He shuffles across. Flighted delivery. Pitches on middle. Straightens actually somewhat. Won a competition in the last year. Oh, bowled. Well, I think Zishan Khan's come on to bowl. And can you believe it? He's bought himself a wicket here. It was a flighted leg spinner.
Don't know too much about Skanderborg. That one's going to clean him up to clip the leg stump. And that's going to be the end for Prathapan. He's clean bowled by Zishan Khan. Derek's going to come out to greet him. And it looks like the 11th batter is simply not fit to play. So Paul Lowe's is not going to come out. So that's going to be the end of the innings in double digits. That was by Tony Thomas and Dilshad Ali. The rest of the team struggled mightily. All of their scores in single digits.
Yeah, they just never got going. And 55, unfortunately, Pelosi absent hurt is just not enough in the end. Let's have a quick look at the bowling figures. And it's going to be pretty reading for most of them involved. They did exactly what they had to do. Plenty of runs on the board. They just had to keep it straight. You miss, I hit sort of stuff. 2 wickets for 4 of the bowlers. Don't often see that. Kaiser, Singh, Patial and Khan. Game, set, match. We'll be back. We've got a little bit more of a break. 35 minutes until we get game number 3 done on Friday. Bye for now.